Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Rome 2 land battle. Yes, land battle action. I had to think about that for a second. I almost did Siege. We have a 3v3 for you here. This one has been sent in to us by Eric, and as always, let's go over the players in the field of battle, quickly go over army comps, and then we'll get right into it. So, on the right-hand side and in the back over there, we have, playing as Arvaki, Eric. Playing as Saba, Billy T. Sherm, and Misasely is being commanded by Starkiller 556. Over yonder here, we have DSYS playing as Macedon. Perdicus 22 playing as Swaby, and then Ashtonio playing as Parthia. We'll go over the armor comp, so right over here, and then we'll work our way to, well, either side of the battlefield. Macedon's bringing 2 units of Thessalian Cav, Companion Cav. We have 4 units of Slingers, front line of Levy Pikes, and then a back line of Militia Hoplites. Parthia is bringing 2 units of Parthian Horse Archers. Then we have 4 units of Elite Persian Archers. You just have a big old Ballista Boy right here. Royal Cataphracts, and then a front line of Hillmen, 1 Parthian Sword, and 2 Persian Hoplites. And then Swaby? Yes, Swaby. I'm going to get Swaby and Saba mixed up. 6 Germanic Slingers. 6 units of Riders of the Hunt. We have 1 Swordmaster unit being the general, and then 5 units of Spear Levy. So, Misasely is bringing a lot of Numidian light infantry. We have 4 units of Numidian Riders, and then Armored Numidian Rider over there as a general. Arvaki is bringing some guerrilla warriors. We have 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a noble cav gen, 2 Iberian cavalry, 1 Iberian slinger, and then 3 Iberian spears. And then Saba is bringing 2 Arabian cataphract cavalry, 1 Marib cavalry, or royal, right? Yeah, royal Marib cav, and then Sabian camel cataphracts. 4 of them, and then 1 Marib camel cataphract as his general. 5 minutes for this one, 5 whole minutes. So let's get it underway. So moving on forward, Saba's going to rush forward. Misasely, I would imagine, is also going to start. Yeah, there we go. Since they don't have the stalk ability where they're allowed to, or they can stay hidden. So they're going to charge on forward. I'm sure this is going to catch these guys off guard. They're going to start to scramble. Look, Saba's already trying to mitigate damage control. That's not a correct sentence. That's not right. Not mitigate damage control. Is initiating damage control, because this is not going to go good for him. Especially, I don't think I would have shifted either, because now he's created a nice little gap right here that's going to allow Saba, if he so desires, to go right on through to the other side. Right on. All right, before I get copyright strike, not that I would. Nobody knows that this channel exists except for you guys, which I appreciate and love you for. So, Noble Cab going to go right on in, possibly straight for. He's going to move on up over here. Iberian Cab going to get a charge off, it looks like. What do they have? Frenzy charge? Yeah. Looks like they just got stopped by the Riders of the Hun. Honestly, this unit could probably still keep on going, but these Germanic Slingers might get caught by the Guerrilla Warriors, unless they're going to go over here. And look at that, Noble Cab's going to have a field day right here, getting these 3 slingers on out of there. Parthia is doing an about face to try and take on Misasely here. Honestly, though, I don't think his Hillmen or Persian hoplites are going to have that good of a time against these Numidian light infantry. They're a solid unit. They're a very solid unit. Macedon just kind of standing there with his thumb in his mouth, wondering what he should do next. Meanwhile, Swaby is just getting collapsed upon. I mean, Slingers, Levy Freeman, or Spear Levy Freeman, honestly. They're just getting absolutely routed. 3 units off the field of battle immediately. Noble Cav over here is having a field day with these Slingers, already up to 17 kills. I'm sure that number will increase dramatically. Swordmaster General here looks like he's getting cycle charged by these 3 Guerrilla Warrior units. Not only that, but they're also jabbing him in the back. So he is winning now, but in the long run, yeah, he's not going to win. Looks like Macedon's going to try and do something here. He's going to try and intercept these Numidian riders. Might actually, yeah, he doesn't actually manage to pull it off. Companion Cav should do fairly well against them. Yeah, they're already losing decisively. It's because they have 10 armor rating. And then, yeah, Parthia is pretty much all but done for. I mean, his front line's completely gone. Slingers, or the archers rather, are getting attacked by Numidian light infantry. And these guys are out of here. I would imagine that Misesa is going to move on to deal with Macedon next once Parthia is dealt with. Swaby, in the meantime, has apparently Swaby is a magician because they vanished from the battlefield. Macedon is starting to not do any better either. I mean, he's trying to do something with his companion Cav. He's got 66 kills so far, but I think he's going after the wrong units here. He shouldn't be charging these cavalry cataphracts. I think he should be trying to go after some of these infantry units. But in the long run, it really doesn't matter what he goes after because he's doomed. Absolutely doomed. We do have some shots coming from Parthia's ballista. Good for them for fighting the good fight and trying to keep it going. Where even is their ballista, by the way? Wasn't it over here somewhere? Did it like... Oh, here it is. Yeah, they got like one shot off or something like that. How many kills they have? Can we see? Can we see? Can you see? Can you see? No, they're all dead. Never mind. Oh, we'll find out in the end. Yeah, Parthian swordsmen are winning decisively. That's not going to last for much longer. The Persian archers getting absolutely slaughtered. Armored Numidian rider, 115 kills so far for his unit, and pikes have deployed their pikes. It's just, this is all too late for Macedon. I think he should have reacted a little bit sooner, and maybe he would have been able to help his allies a little bit better. And again, too, I think it was a bad move for Swaby to actually pull away from the battle line. I think this is going to be a 2-for-1 deal, actually. We got another replay from the Mad Trio here. That is another land battle that we'll do right after this. Because this is over in 10 seconds. My God. They just absolutely dismantled these guys. All right, let's take a look real quick. Eric getting 1,500 or 1,056 kills. 174 for the Noble Cav, 13 and 9 for the Iberian Cav, 13 for the Slingers. Guerrilla Warriors, Lusitania Guerrillas. That's the wrong faction, wrong unit. 173, 56, 50, 53, 199, 145, and 135. And then the Iberian Spears, 5, 17, and 14. Billy T. Sherm with 1,080 kills. 242 for his general. Well done there. 134, 29 for the Arabian Cav. 73 for the Royal Marib Cav. 75, 381, 99, and 47 for the Sabaean Camel Cataphracts. And then Star Killer 556. My God. 2,244 kills, getting most of everybody. 123 for the Armored Numidian Riders, 0, 10, 3, and 40 for the Numidian Riders. And then the Numidian Light Infantry, 218, 40, 18, 67, 103, 244, 117, 145, 210, 96, 176, 215, 302, and 120. Moving on to the other fellas here. DSYS getting 461 kills, 126 for the Companion Cav, 130 and 52 for the Thessalian Cav, 10, 1, 13 and 20 for the Slingers. Levy Pikes, 0, 0, 0, 0. And then the Militia Hoplites, 15, 13, 21, 35, 25, 0, and 0. Perdicus, 22, 491, 147 for the Swordmasters, 34, 34, 43, 27, 12, 16, and 18 for the Riders of the Hunt, 0, 1, 8, 0, 1, and 0, 21, 21, 41, or 44, 61, 11, 4, and 22 for the Spear Levy. And then Ashtonio getting 534 kills, 73, 60 for the General, 65 for the Ballista, 68 for the Sarmatian Lancers, 1 and 15 for the Horse Archers, 13, 24, 12, and 97 for the Elite Persian Archers, and then 3, 0, and 2 for the Hillmen, 150 for the Parthian Swords, 8 and 3 for the Persian Hoplites. Honestly, this was a waste of money. This could have, I mean, that's like, what, 760 gold that could have went to something else. And so many slingers too, especially for Swaby. I mean, if you take a look at these guys, they didn't bring like any ranged units really at all. I think Parthia was on the right track with having 2 horse archers. I think if he had gone for a little bit more of the horse archers, then he might have fared a little better. Honestly, I don't think that you need to bring. We're just gonna go right into the next one, also, by the way. Let's wait. Let me just watch that one. Sparta, yeah, this one. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that it's completely necessary to bring like a lot of ranged units for land battles, and if you do, maybe the only thing that would really be worthwhile would be peltists or skirmishers, because they don't have a lot of ammo, and they're also kind of a dual role, dual purpose type of a deal. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? All right, so back again. This one is also another Eric special. Well, it's really the 3 of them. These the 3 maniacs here. We have Eric playing as Iceni, Billy T. Sherm is playing as Saba once again, and the Star Killer 556 once again playing as Misacely. Over yonder here, we have playing as Sparta, the Banana Man. Lusitani is being commanded by Eros MC28, and then A Monster 4 is playing as Swaby. So we'll start with these guys. Sparta has brought 4 units of Gorgo Skirmishers. He has a Heroes of Sparta unit as a general. He has 3 Spartan Pikes, I believe, Periculae Pikemen, 1 Spartan Youth, and then the rest are all Periculae Hoplites. Swaby is bringing one unit of Riders of the Hunt, 2 units of Spear Wall, 2 Berserkers, 2 Longbow Hunters, 5 Club Levy, 1 Sword, or 2 Sword Masters actually. I'm pretty sure that he has 1 other Swordmaster General. And then Lusitani is bringing, we have 3 Iberian Cav. And then over here we have 4 Iberian Slingers. We have some Iberian Swords, what it looks like 5, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 Veteran Shield Warriors, and then a Lusitani Noble. I think they also have Lusitani Guerrillas as well. Starting with Iceni, we have 5 units of ambushers, 3 units of dogs, 3 chariots, and 1 levy freeman. Saba is bringing literally the same army comp as before: 2 Arabian Cav, 1 Royal Marib Cav, 4 Sabian Camel Cataphracts, and 1 Marib Camel Cataphract General. And same with Misacely, same thing: 1 Army Numidian Rider General, a whole bunch of Numidian Lights, and then 4 Numidian Riders. This one is 5 minutes 16 seconds on the clock. Let's get it done. So I like how Misacely set himself up kind of like a crescent, sort of. It's going to make it a little bit easier for him to envelop Sparta. Sparta immediately is going into to scramble mode right here now. Ambushers are moving on forward. They're going to try and catch these Longbow Hunters out. Set up a nice little right there. The Numidian Rider is going to move on up over to this hill. Some of them are actually going to go hidden, it looks like. When with these Longbow Hunters falling back, that would be a good time for him to move forward with these, with 1 or 2 of these guys to actually catch them out. Another Numidian Rider roving around, looking for an opening somewhere, but well, look at this, though. He's going to get it, too. Sparta's continually shifting around his lines, but these Gorgo Skirmishers are left completely undefended. He's going to get a nice little charge off, already down to 89 guys, losing decisively right off the bat. And he's got his charge off, and now he's going to pull on out. We're up to, what, 65 kills so far, and they're going to start to rout, actually. And now Misacely is actually completely enveloping Sparta here. Sparta needs to really set up a new box right off, like, immediately. Saab is going to come in. Looks like he's going to get a charge off on these Berserkers. Hopefully he gets a good one. I mean, they are going nuts, and they're not really in a cohesive formation, so hopefully he gets a good charge off on them. They're down to 63 men so far. Ambushers aren't doing too hot against some Club Levy. I mean, the Ambushers aren't exactly the greatest unit in the world. Their melee defense is kind of off the charts, isn't it? So they should do all right if they get some support. There we go. Numidian Riders chasing down these Longbow Hunters. Going after these guys, too. Dogs from Mycenae, meanwhile, have been brought over here. Look at this. These guys have been released. Going to go right after these slingers right here. And these war dogs have been, yeah, right into these Iberian swordsmen. They're going to have a field day with these guys. No armor? Forget it. Riders will hunt down to 20 men so far. Chariots have been released. There's a chariot moving. Here we go. 12 kills so far for this chariot unit, but I mean, if he can move them around good enough, he's going to get some awesome kills here. Numidian riders getting in on these club levies. They should do all right, too. And Sparta is trying, it looks like he's trying to noob box up, but there's a huge opening right here. And look at this. These chariots are going to find a way in, and they're just going to have an absolute field day in these back lines here. They're going to get a nice charge off on these Go-Go Skirmishers, even into the back of the Paraloculi Spears, Hoplites. And then we're just going to see absolute, I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Look at that number go. It's just so fast. You can barely even keep up with it. Almost 300 guys so far. He's gonna break 300. There it is, 3010. Geez, 310, my lord. Lots of routing on the field of battle. Swabies, club levies, not doing too hot. No surprise, getting sandwiched with some Numidian light infantry and Sabian camel cataphracts. We have over here more of the Numidian riders chasing down these longbow hunters, trying to get them out of here. Saab is going to come in for a big charge against these veteran shield warriors. That's going to be pretty good. Armor rating of 30, and he's just going to continue to smash into the veteran shields. Levy Freeman over here, unfortunately for them, are taking on some Iberian swords and then Lucetani nobles, so they're kind of shit out of luck, aren't they? Still 2 units of chariots left too, so that's going to be a lot of pain, literally rolling around on the field of battle. He's still going over 622 kills. My God, dude. This just... And he's only lost 17 guys. And he's... Keep in mind, too, he's driving through Sparta. All spears. And he's managing to just annihilate Sparta. Sparta's gone. They don't exist anymore. Jesus Christ. Down to, how many guys is he down to? 16 guys. He's only lost 4 men out of this unit, pardon me. 4 men. And he's up to 782 kills. My God. Sparta's completely gone. Swaby is also, it just doesn't exist anymore either. Lusitania is now fighting for, I'm fighting for my life out here. And yeah, this is... oh, this is over. It's over. It's done for. They didn't stand the chance. Honestly, I don't think, against these 3 maniacs, I don't think anyone really stands much of a chance. Masaisley's not even bothering to go over here. That's how much they know that there's nothing's happening. That they don't have to worry about losing. Oh my God. Seriously. The 3 of these guys. It's insane. I'm not saying that they don't ever have matches where they lose, but when they win, they make sure they do it totally. All right, Eric getting 2,288 kills, 300 for his general, 247, and then 786 for the chariots. Ambushers, 147, 14, 111, 162, and 121. War dogs, 83, 152, 119. Love to see it. 46 for the Levy Freeman. Billy T. Sherm getting 1,465 kills. 102 for the General, 100 and 138 for the Arabian Cav, 300 for the Royal Marib Cav, and then 86, 207, 391, and 141 for the Sabian Camel Cataphracts. Star Killer 556 getting 1,977. 93 for the Armored Numidian Riders, 207 or 209, 143, 199, and 34 for the Numidian Riders. With these guys, and same with the War Dogs too. I mean, you never really see anyone bring them because I think most people assume that like War Dogs are useless. They're great against cavalry, but I feel like a lot of people think that against infantry they're not useful. And same with the Numidian Riders. Like I think a lot of people think it's just a throwaway unit to like try and catch out some archers and maybe hopefully get rid of one archer unit or even the artillery unit. But if you know how to use them, if you know what you're doing with them, and you know how to coordinate or micro alongside your other units, and you can create some gaps and openings and stuff that you can slip units on in. The War Dogs, I mean, look, I mean, you have to know what units to go after. Obviously, he did. He went after the Iberian swords and the slingers, and he got triple digits on these guys. And then same with the Numidian Riders, too. They're not a bad unit. They have dog shit armor and horrible melee defense. But, again, if you can use them well, if you can utilize them well, then you can get numbers like these out of them. It is my opinion that in this game, in the vanilla version, there are no shit units. There's no units that are bad. It's just you have to know how to best use and utilize them. That's my take on it. And I may sound like I'm wise and I know what I'm talking about. But I haven't played online battles in a while, so I'm actually, that's a lie. I played like a couple weeks ago and I was just absolutely rusty. I need to get back into it, but that's besides the point. Anyway, the Banana Man, 207, 52 for his general, 7, 34, 29, and 2 for the Gold Rush Skirmishers. Periclay Hoplites, 5, 9, 12, 10, 6, 12, 5. Terrible, but I mean, I can't blame him. He got caught with his pants down. Periclay Pikes, 5, 2, and 13. And Spartan Utes, 2 Utes, 4. Euros MC 28, 594, 44, 17, 44 for general, 17, 73, and 15 for the Iberian Cav, 2, 14, 17, 25 for the Iberian Slingers, 39, 94, 32, 23, and 75 for the Iberian Swordsmen, and then 14 and 42 for the Veteran Shield Warriors, and then 68 and 0 for the Lusitani Guerrillas. And then a Monster 4, 697, 145 for the Swordmaster, 0 for the Riders of the Hunt, 12 and 10 for the Longbow Hunters, 30 and 146 for the Berserkers. So well done on that unit. 59, 79, 36, 22, and 35 for the Club Levy, 25 and 65 for the Spear Wall, and then 33 for the other Swordmaster unit. So that's it. I would like to apologize at least for the lack of content this week. It's been a little bit of a rough week. Haven't really been feeling well. Don't have COVID. I tested myself yesterday just in case. So the shittiness that I've been feeling is just the usual shittiness that I've been feeling. Congested, headache, stuff like that, sinus pressure. But it's mostly probably because I have a deviated septum that I've gotten surgically fixed once and then it shifted back over the years of it happening. And me no breathe well. But there is an Arverni Rising campaign that's going to be uploaded tomorrow. Please bear with me on that one because I screwed up when using artillery. I accidentally hit the end record button that I have keybind instead of the page up and page down buttons for cycling through the artillery pieces. There is an explanation at the end of that video of what happens and what actually happens in the campaign. So just giving you guys a heads up that it's not a complete episode. There are some parts omitted. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you had a good time with these two absolutely just devastating battles. With that being said, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.